Well, thousands of teens are shopping for gowns and tuxes right now. Why? Well, prom season is here, of course. For many teens, it will be the first formal night out they've ever had. So, of course, that leads a lot of questions. Like, don't dance like that. All right.
Yeah,
SueAnn,
I know. I was like, whoa.
SueAnn Brown with It's All About Etiquette is here with help. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Do you find these days, is the trend to go with a date or go with a group?
It has changed because a lot of the kids want to go as a group, and it kind of takes the hassle off trying to ask somebody out for a date. And the pressure. So I think they go in groups and they also go in dates.
So it can be either one.
Yeah, it's fine. Perfectly fine.
Okay, so if you're going, of course, one of the things that you get is a boutonniere.
Yes.
And, of course, a corsage. So what is the etiquette for that?
So the wristlet is for a gal that doesn't want to pin anything on her dress.
Which is most
of the
FYI,
girls.
just get the
exactly.
wristlet.
And it goes on the left-hand side of their wrist, and if they're left-handed, then they would actually put it on their right hand. So that is the rule for the wristlet.
Can I put it on? That's so pretty.
Yes, thank you. And then my boutonniere basically is definitely there's to the left of the pocket, by the pocket, and there's a little buttonhole here that in men's suits, and so you want to hide that button with that corsage, so that's why it goes on the left-hand side.
Do the boys buy the corsages and the girls buy the boutonnieres?
Okay, so the boys buy the wristlets and the corsages. The girls do that, and then the boys buy I'm sorry. Let me go back. The opposite.
Yes.
So basically, the girls will buy the boutonniere, and
the
boys
girls will buy the boutonniere.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then sometimes I get asked, "How do you pin these on?" And so I like to pin it going up and down so it doesn't stab the person that's wearing it.
Good.
But
good idea.
if you have a really heavy boutonniere, you probably are going to have to do a double pin this way so that it holds it from flopping forward.
Should you match it?
Definitely.
With the dress?
Yes, I think they have a really good time matching each other, and there's some polka dot things going on now, so it's really been
kind of fun stuff. Okay, now once you go, you're getting ready to go to prom. Like, who pays for dinner?
Okay.
What is the etiquette once you get to the dance?
Okay, so basically, it just depends on the situation. I think you have to determine first who's going to be paying for what, and if you go in a group, yeah, then everybody pays for their own.
Yeah.
But if you're with a date, try and come up with who's going to be paying and who's not. So before you get to the restaurant,
don't come up and be like, well, I'm not yours. And then you have styles here too. What's acceptable?
I think I say the 2-2. So it shouldn't be too tight, too low, or too short. So it should be very classy and not too revealing. And this is just a typical, couple together, and they kind of match together too. So it's fun.
Cute.
I think this is a great time for our kids. Dining etiquette's huge. They're going to be walking into a restaurant looking beautiful and everything, and people are going to watch their manners for dinner.
Those things with them, right?
Absolutely. And pull the chair out for the lady.
Oh, good point.
And open her doors.
Open the doors. Okay, keep all that in mind. Also, of course, you teach etiquette classes, all the time.
Yes, and I have summer etiquette camp coming up for ages 6 to 18. I just added my teen etiquette class for this summer camp, so upon demand. So
it's always a good
all about
idea.
Etiquette.
All right, there you go. We're going to leave you with the prom picture, everybody. And for more information, head to it'sallaboutetiquette.com.